Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Hey, what's up, fellas? How we doing? Man, Antonelli here, answering questions today. Today's question is on tickets, Major League Baseball tickets, and do players get tickets for free? So, when I was in the major leagues and my wife came out, or my parents and my friends, could I just give them all tickets? Could I just sit on the street and just pass them out to everybody that I knew and everyone that I didn't know? How does that all work? So we're gonna break that down today. Okay, here's how it works. Let's start. There's basically two things. There's spring training tickets, and then there's regular season tickets. In spring training, if I want tickets, I got to buy them for people. Now, spring training tickets are pretty cheap, all right? But if I wanted to give them to people, I had to buy the tickets just like everybody else. I think we might have gotten like a slight discount or something like that. Again, it's not a ton of money. So what I would do, anytime I needed tickets, family was in town, friends were in town, there's always like this little computer. Back then there was like a little laptop sitting in the clubhouse. You just go over, put in your name, put how many tickets you want. It would send them to, will call, whatever, and then you just pay for them, you buy them. Okay? So it was really, really easy in spring training. Now, again, that's Major League spring training. In a Major League game, you wouldn't have to pay the ticket, the face value of the ticket, but you'd have to pay like taxes on the ticket. All right? So they weren't a ton of money, but I think I got a lot of tickets when I first got called up. I had, my first series, a lot of people came out, or my family came out. The biggest series people came out was Washington when we played the Nationals, because it was not that far of a drive from my hometown, so a lot of people drove down. So I ended up giving out tons of tickets that series. I think in all, my first month up in the major leagues, I bought at least a couple $1,000s worth of tickets. And again, that's not just the face value, that's just paying the taxes on them, but probably a couple $1,000s worth of tickets. Again, when you're making major league money, that's obviously not a lot of money. It is a lot of money, but my first month in the major leagues, I got paid, I think, like $60,000, and I probably paid a couple $1,000s in tickets. So it's not huge compared to what you're making, but it's a lot of money. I don't think a lot of people realize that you have to pay for the tickets. A lot of people ask me for tickets, and I just, like I said, because I just made my debut and people wanted to come and watch me, I just gave the tickets to people. But I can imagine when you play for a while, or you're up there, especially if you play close to your hometown, and like everybody's asking you for tickets constantly, like it can add up and you can pay a decent amount of money. So that's how paying for the tickets works. You don't get unlimited tickets though. So like when I went on the road, like when we went to DC, I thought the number was 4. My wife says it was 6, but I thought that we got 4 tickets. It's either 4 or 6, I can't remember. So if you want more tickets than that, it's kind of a pain in the butt. You have to go to your teammates and like ask them if you can take their tickets. All right, so that's the other thing. Like I think people just think like, oh, he's got unlimited tickets, so we can bring 50 people, and he'll just say, oh, here's 50 tickets. Go ahead and enjoy the game. So when I had that day where I had my family come down, I had I had tons of family, not just my parents and my wife and stuff, but cousins and my sister-in-law, brother-in-law, tons of people came down. And then I had a lot of friends come down and their family came down. So what I had to do when I got into the clubhouse that day, before the first game, I had to like go around to all of our players and be like, hey man, can I borrow your tickets please? Like, can I have 4 tickets? So like you have to go around to all these guys and make sure that they don't have people coming in, because if they've got people coming in, then they're looking for tickets too, so I can't take theirs. So you literally got to go around and ask everybody like if you can borrow their tickets. And that day, I don't know how many tickets I borrow every game, but I borrowed at least 20 something tickets probably a day. And that's a pain in the butt sometimes to have to go around and ask everybody. So especially as a rookie, as a young player, I'd ask my buddies first, the young guys, and then if I'd get as many of those tickets, and then sometimes you have to go ask older players, and so that's how it works. You gotta ask people. for the tickets. You can't just get them. What else can I tell you guys about tickets? In the minor leagues, here's the thing about minor league tickets. Minor league tickets are free. So in the minor leagues, you just have a pass list. So you get like, when you walk in the stadium before the game, there's just a list. And literally you just, say you got 6 people coming, you just write their names on the list and and the list stays there. They come and pick the list up and they give the tickets to the people. So in the minor leagues, it's all free. So you can literally give out as many as you want at home. And then on the road, just have to be careful. Everyone's limited to like a certain amount of tickets on the road too. But again, they're free. So like, on the road in the minor leagues, like not a lot of people have family and friends coming to watch them on the road in the minor leagues. So you can just be like, hey, I need 10 tickets. Can I get your tickets and your tickets and your tickets? Okay, cool. And then you just put their name down. So like, if I'm playing with my buddy Whey LeBlanc, I'll put like, Matt Antonelli, these are my people. And then I'd put the other people and say, oh, they're here for Whey LeBlanc. And then they would just say, oh, when they show up, they don't say, I'm getting tickets for under Antonelli. They just say whatever the player's name is. So I would just text them and say, hey, like your tickets are under this guy's name. That's how we did it in the minor leagues. And again, it's all free. You don't have to pay for any of it. So a lot easier. And then minor league spring training, nobody cares. So there are no tickets. You just show up and watch. Nobody does. So that's how tickets work in the minor leagues, in the major leagues, in spring training, in the regular season. In the playoffs, I don't know. I've never been up for the playoffs. We finished in last place the year that I was called up. So we were not close to the playoffs. So if you know how playoff tickets work for major league players, let me know. I'm assuming it's probably kind of similar to exactly how the regular season works. You probably got to pay maybe a little bit higher taxes on them because the tickets are probably really expensive, but let me know if you know. So that's all I got, guys. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. Share the video with all your friends. Subscribe to the channel. Give it a thumbs up. Check the description box below. I've got a bunch of stuff down there that I think you guys will enjoy, and that's all I got. We'll talk to you later.